Hi everyone, my name is Kayla Reynolds, and today I'm going to be talking about dog grooming. I'm actually a certified groomer, and this here is Ratchet, and he's a Finnish Spitz. Finnish Spitz are double-coated dogs, so today I will talk about brushing, bathing, and drying double-coated dogs. The first step to brushing them, or to any procedure with grooming, is to properly restrain the dog, which I'm not going to be able to do right now because I'm not in a grooming shop, but typically you would put them on a table of the proper height and put a slip loop around their neck to help prevent them from jumping away. After that, you want to use a high velocity dryer, which is basically just a blow dryer that comes out at high speeds, and you would use this to blow on their fur, and what that would do is loosen up any loose fur, dirt, or debris, or anything else that could be in their fur, and this will help when it comes to brushing them or any other steps. After that, you want to take a wire slicker brush, like this, and brush all over the coat in the direction of their fur. You definitely want to pay attention to their chests, neck, shoulders, and their hind legs, as this is where the fur packs mostly. After doing that, you want to go in the reverse direction, and what this does is helps get out the undercoat. Once you've entirely brushed their coat from front to back, you then want to use a shedding blade, because with double-coated dogs, they shed a lot, especially depending on the season. So then you would take the shedding blade and again, go over their entire coat, making sure to get everywhere. And what this does is this actually focuses on the undercoat and pulls it out without ruining the upper coat. Once you have completely de-shedded them, which could take a long time depending, but he's usually pretty well kept up on his brushing, so it doesn't take too long. You'd want to line brush them if they had longer fur, which he doesn't, but line brushing is actually when you hold the fur up and brush it downward, and then drop more fur and brush that. You can also do this with a comb, which is called line combing. Once they're completely brushed, you want to take a comb like this and run it through to make sure that you don't hit any snags and there's no tangles left. After that, you can actually use your hands to feel, and you want to feel for any areas that are packed down or feel like they haven't been brushed properly like the rest of the dog. After they're fully brushed, you want to begin the bathing. What you can do is you can put cotton balls in their ears or even put drops in their eyes. And what this does is it protects their ears from water and can protect their eyes from any potential shampoo or water irritating the eyes. After that, you want to make sure they're properly restrained, of course in a bathtub. Same thing with a slip loop in a tub of the appropriate size. After that, you want to prepare the shampoo and conditioner. This is actually an oatmeal shampoo, which I would use for him if I was bathing him, because it helps with the dry skin. And just a coat conditioner that helps shine up the coat and makes the color pop. When you use shampoo and conditioner for dog grooming, you actually only use a little bit of this and you dilute it with water. It usually tells you the ratio on the bottles of how much you should dilute it. After that, you would take the spray hose and wet the dog completely from neck all the way down to the tail. You don't want to wet their face this way, as you don't want to get water in their eyes, nose, or mouth. You need to use your fingers to work the water into their skin. Because they are so thick-furred, this can take quite a bit of time. After that, you want to put shampoo all over them and lather it up really well, and then rinse it. Once you've done that, you want to get a wet washcloth and wet their face, here, and up to their ears. You really want to avoid the eyes and nose. Once it's wet, you can apply shampoo to the washcloth and do the same thing and just go over those same spots and then rinse it a few times until all the shampoo is out. And then you want to rinse their body and wash them again with the shampoo and then rinse it again. You need to do 2 washes because of the amount of dirt that may be on the dog. You want to really clean them off really well. Once you've washed them and rinsed them really thoroughly, leaving no shampoo behind, you do the same thing with conditioner. You put it on, and using your fingers, you really lather it in. You can also use a rubber curry, such as this, and this helps it get all the way down to the skin and helps moisturize their skin. Once you have them totally lathered up with conditioner, you can actually go ahead and rinse that off, and then begin the drying procedure. Drying a double-coated dog takes a while because their fur is so thick, and you'd want to use a high-velocity dryer. I don't have one, but I'll use this hose end as an example. Come here, Ratchet. Stand up, buddy. You want to take this, and starting at the back end, you blow in small circles from the back all the way to the front, going like this. So that what this does is it will blow all the moisture off, or just probably about 90% of the moisture off, And then once you're done that, you'd actually remove the tip of the dryer and go through it again with the base closer, because by then the dryer would have accumulated a little bit of heat, and this will help eliminate any extra moisture. Once you've dried his entire body, you would move on to the head. But you never want to blow at their face, so you'd actually blow from their occiput forward, and what this will do is it'll blow all the water off without blowing into their ears, eyes, or mouth. And I actually missed the step. Before you use the high velocity dryer, you're actually supposed to towel dry them. And when you towel dry them, you don't want to rub briskly. You just want to kind of blot them dry and go the direction of the grain. This could take 3 or 4, even 5 towels before you have them well enough towel dried to want to start using the high velocity dryer. And once you're done with the high velocity dryer, you can either let them air dry the last like 3 to 5% that they're wet, or you can put them in a cage that has a heated dryer. There are a couple of options. And once that's done, then you have completely groomed your double-coated dog. And that's all there is to it.